Today's horoscope, Cancer March 22nd, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Focusing on the positive and supportive elements in your life can lift your spirits today. Aim to take some of the recent pressures off. Negotiations tend to fare well right now. Be sure to take advantage because communications are not always going through smoothly. Work problems tend to iron themselves out quickly today. You are in an especially cooperative mood, and the ease with which you handle social situations makes you stand out in a successful way. You might bridge gaps with others through thoughtful gestures that tell people they are meaningful to you. Even though you are keeping some things to yourself or uncertain about whether or not you should be sharing certain observations, it's an essentially good time for harmonizing with others. You might gain helpful insight into what to eliminate in your life that will help you move forward. Buckle up for a peculiar energy today. You are a true blue romantic and always wish to pursue the beauty of your heart. However, today could bring either a whirlwind of desire or a fatal attraction. This is because our sweet goddess planet, Venus, is dancing with Pluto in the heavens above in your solar house of sexuality. Spending time with others will be necessary to you now because you will feed off of others' attention, regardless if single or attached. However, if there's drama lurking beneath the waves, tension could simmer. This may elicit darker vibrations, so do your best to lead with love. Something could potentially implode in your career path. Get a grip on the situation before it escalates because Venus retrograde in Aries will sextile Pluto in Aquarius. A change in a professional commitment or partnership might have lasting consequences. It could impact your financial power, professional control, and more. If you want to avoid this from happening, you should get ahead of the problem. Communicating and direct with everyone you work with is the best way to stop a potentially jarring problem before it starts. Try to give to yourself before you give to others. Meaning, focus on your wellness before you try to benefit from giving a sense of well-being to others. It isn't easy but is an important ability to cultivate. On any given day, ask yourself what you've done for yourself: a nice refreshing run in the fresh air, particularly healthy meals and lots of water, a decision to have an early night for a good rest. These are the things that truly matter. Need to get a few things off your chest? If so, you can bet that you'll feel far more able and comfortable with expressing yourself on this day than on any other. Not only will communication be easier, so will finding creative ways to get your message across. Think a few moments about what you want to say, and then move forward with complete confidence. Be as clear and concise as you can be, and avoid emotional outbursts. On the one hand, as the sun settles into his first full day in your career sector, there is every reason to look to the future with confidence, and especially with Neptune, the planets of hopes and dreams, just 10 days away from returning for the first time in our lifetime. Yet with the asteroid Juno in her first full day in retrograde motion in your work sector and Venus and Mercury both in retrograde motion in your career sector, the doors to the past hold just as much potential. Having the moon in your work sector is helping to weave all the different threads together. The moon may have left your romantic sector yesterday, but these romantically charged lunar vibes have left in their wake a new sense of anticipation, and mainly because of the timing. The moon was not only here as the asteroid Juno turned retrograde and began making her way back to your romantic sector, but with Venus, the planet of love, just days away from retrograding back into an adventurous part of your chart next week. Daily Planetary Overview. Out with the old and in with the new. The energy is shifting as Venus retrograde in Aries forms a sextile with Pluto in Aquarius, bringing transformation in the realm of relationships, commitments, and personal values. This cosmic alignment may trigger sudden realizations, unexpected endings, and a deep urge to break free from anything that no longer serves your growth. You may find yourself at a crossroads, re-evaluating certain connections and questioning whether some relationships, partnerships, or agreements are truly aligned with your evolving sense of self. The desire to sever ties may feel stronger than usual, and while this newfound clarity is valuable, it's important to act with intention rather than impulsivity. If you decide to walk away from something or someone, make sure you are doing it from a place of understanding rather than frustration or emotional turbulence. Give yourself time to process your feelings, weigh your decisions, and ensure that any choices you make reflect your long-term well-being rather than a fleeting reaction to the moment. However, change is rarely easy, and you may find yourself confronted with situations that test your patience and resilience. It's natural to feel uncertain when faced with transitions, but remember that challenges arise not to break you, but to teach you. The key is to remain centered, trust in your ability to navigate obstacles, and approach difficulties with a mindset of learning and growth. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, view them as opportunities to refine your skills, strengthen your resolve, and prepare yourself for something even better. Your circumstances are not set in stone. You have the power to shape your reality by the way you respond to the shifts occurring in your life. In your relationships, balance is essential. The passionate and assertive energy of Aries may tempt you to be more forceful in your interactions, but being overly aggressive or demanding could lead to unnecessary friction. Try to be mindful of how you express yourself, ensuring that your words and actions come from a place of authenticity rather than dominance. Cooperation may not come easily at the moment, but making an effort to see things from another's perspective can prevent misunderstandings. If you find that certain relationships feel strained, take a step back before assuming the worst. Sometimes, people are dealing with their own struggles that have nothing to do with you. A little patience and understanding can go a long way in maintaining harmony. Socially, you may notice an increase in attention from others. Your energy is magnetic, and people are naturally drawn to your presence. Whether in romantic situations, friendships, or professional settings, this is a great time to strengthen connections and enjoy meaningful interactions. However, be mindful not to let admiration go to your head. True connection is built on mutual respect, so approach interactions with sincerity rather than using charm as a tool for validation. Treat others as you would like to be treated, and you will find that your relationships deepen in authenticity and trust. Financially, caution is advised. The impulsive energy of Aries may encourage quick decisions, but when it comes to money matters, patience and careful planning are your best allies. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. This is not the time to make large-scale investments or take financial risks without thorough research. Be wary of advice that seems overly optimistic or promises guaranteed success, as not all opportunities are as beneficial as they appear. Instead, focus on making small, steady financial decisions that contribute to long-term stability. A measured approach will help you avoid unnecessary setbacks and build a more secure foundation for the future. As you move through this transformative period, take a moment to reflect on where you are and where you want to be. What old patterns or relationships are you ready to release? What bold decisions are you feeling called to make? How can you embrace change while maintaining balance and self-awareness? Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that by staying true to yourself, you will create space for new beginnings that align with your highest good. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been experiencing shifts in your relationships or personal decisions? Are you feeling ready to let go of something that no longer serves you? What steps are you taking to navigate these changes with clarity and confidence? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's support each other through this powerful period of transformation.